Welcome back, adventurers. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining in on my little video here. Oh, I do hope you enjoy your time here with me today as I am pulling up to a church so I can look at my phone and look at my notes. Looks like they have someone stopped here. That's okay. We are not going to be bothering them. Alright, so my notes. What I just did is I just did a video about... Not sure what that sound was. I just did a video about 5 minutes of your time not being the potato chip guy when it comes to family gatherings, potlucks, company dinners, or whatever you want to call it, lunchings. Don't be the potato chip guy. Show some creativity, show some dedication to your coworkers and or to your loved ones, and show some appreciation. That's key. All right, now what I'm going to here is my little notepad because I have some notes prepared. Not all of them. There's one video that I'm going to have to go back, get my little note thing, and go over it in detail. That's my positive thinking video for this month, I guess. But there's a lot of stuff I wrote down that I don't want to get wrong. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna put it in here on my phone in smaller sections so I can read it off to you guys word for word as I wrote it. So that's not the one we're doing today. However, friendly wager. Okay. Friendly wager seems like a good one to do. And when I talk about a friendly wager, what I'm referring to is small wagers that they're not make or break. They're not going to change your Tuesday any more than a Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to cause any issues. You're not going to be upset with yourself. You're not going to be upset with anyone else. You're not going to crawfish the bet. So, friendly wagers. And this topic is brought to you by the one and only El Sancho. No, his name's not really Sancho, and I don't really call him El Sancho. I do call him Sancho, but this topic is coming from him because he is a coworker that on several occasions me and him have placed friendly wagers. In fact, our last friendly wager was over the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. We put $20 down on this. And bear with me, a brief explanation on this. Before I placed the bet, I was on the side of Mike Tyson, okay? Let's be clear. I grew up playing Mike Tyson's Knockout, right? On the NES, where you're a little back trying to jump around. Yeah, that's what I grew up with, right? Not taking anything away from what Jake Paul has accomplished. He has changed his I guess, personality, outlook, whatever. He's changed from what I remember hearing as just a fancy YouTuber or some crap like that, right? He's actually gone through and trained his body, trained his mind, and learned a skill that he could use to make something of himself, which is he has done. He is far more better off to do financially than I am, and by that standard, I can't knock what he's doing, guys. If you're sitting there with like, you know, $500,000 in your hand because you fought a guy that they asked you to fight, I mean, you can't knock that game, guys. You got to stay with it. But friendly wagers. Okay, so me and Sancho never wager more than like 20, 30. I think, you know, $50 value was the highest any of our wagers have reached. And that was more of a up to this amount kind of a wager. And we're trying to make sure these wagers stay organic, something that comes across naturally, not something that one of us has a leg up on and can potentially have a one-sided bet. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I am saying? Yes, sir, I know what you are saying. You don't have to keep asking. Got me on that one, y'all. Anyway, friendly, right? It's supposed to be fair, equal. So, our last bet, and I've been saying so a lot. I'm going to try to get that out of my vocabulary a little more, guys. I apologize. But our last wager was for a challenge coin. And our next wager will also probably be for a challenge coin if I don't attempt to wager a trip to Forgotten Angels. Oh, see how I may be trying to entangle another fly into our web, little ones? Huh? But we placed a bet on whether a cucumber was a fruit or a vegetable. Now, what you know about tomatoes is tomatoes are fruit, they're not vegetables. Okay, so you apply that same principle to a cucumber. Is the cucumber a fruit or a vegetable? We placed a bet on it. I called it a vegetable. He said it was a fruit because of the tomato rule. So we went to old Google, and Google told us that for some reason cucumbers are considered both a fruit and a vegetable. Now, I didn't go any further into reading as to why they're considered fruits and vegetables. I didn't think that was possible. I thought you were either one thing or another. But as 2024 has taught us, what we thought to be is no longer. There are things that go bump in the night. There are things that go flying through the air that we do not know. And Lord knows we can't trust the government, right? Oh. But what kind of friendly wagers do you have? Do you make friendly wagers? Is making our friendly wagers a bad thing? Is I don't know. I never was good at English. Does it outlaw English again, man? I'm telling you, shit's hard. Do you make friendly wagers, and do you hold anyone accountable for your friendly wagers? Now, with Mr. Josh Elliott, you have a whole lane there, dude. I mean, I appreciate you stopping and not running me over. I appreciate that. Don't get it wrong. But you have a whole lane. Now, I made a bet with Mr. Josh Elliott on what type of truck driver was backing in a trailer one day. Now, we made a $20 bet because it's a friendly wager. That $20 isn't going to make or break me, and it shouldn't make or break him. Friendly wager. Now, that one I won, and of course, even though Mr. Josh is a young man and is trying to do good things, and not just trying, he actually is. He is succeeding in life from what I can see from my side of the stick. Now, do I hold him accountable for that wager? Yes. Because I want to set the precedent of, if you make the wager, you pay it. Don't make the wager for something more than you're willing to pay. Don't overstep yourself. And do not crawfish a bet. Now, if you don't know what crawfishing a bet is, guys, I'm sorry. You didn't grow up watching Tombstone. You should probably go back and watch it. In fact, stop this video, stop what you're doing right now, and start watching Tombstone. Come back when you're done, and then you can leave me a note down in the comments telling me that you now understand what crawfishing is. Not to be confused with crawfish fishing. Trapping? I'm not real sure. I know they use traps. But anyway, so friendly wagers. Let me know what you guys think. I know I'm going to continue to make friendly wagers with Sir Sancho and Mr. Josh. Because it's little things that help divert our minds to something else other than the monotony of our work or our life. You know, whatever it is we have going on, stuff like this is how we break up the monotony. You throw a little spice in there, give you something to lose, something to win. I enjoy it. Alright, I'm going to cut off here, guys. Hopefully, we'll be leaving y'all to my new outro. If I got it edited and it's working. If not, I'll do the usual verbiage typed in and the sound, which I'll probably do that anyway. Alright, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.